name's Federico Felix, but you guys already knew that if you watched the last video. And this is Into the Kitchen. Today we're gonna be making two types of breads. Normal white and my personal favorite, focaccia. Pretty easy, simple recipes, but where we cut the shit with the fan is how we do it.
First off, we're gonna have to do the one thing that'll solve all of our problems in life and bake fresh bread. And this one's gonna be the easiest one you'll ever make. Courtesy of King Arthur, you're gonna wanna add 540 grams of bread flour, 1 tablespoon or 11 grams of sugar,
Police! Help!
2 1/4 teaspoons of instant yeast, 2 1/2 teaspoons of table salt, and then, and only then, we whisk it together with 1 2/3 cup of water, lukewarm about 90 degrees, and then mix inside of the bowl, and then that's it. A little tip, make sure that you clean and sanitize every single thing between cooking. So every single step. Obviously that's what I did.
Then you add the sugar.
Sir. Sir!
Then we add in some salt.
I'm gonna put a video on my weenie and put it in the video.
You need a fucking lobotomy, that's what you need.
You a bitch, you know that?
Anywho, we're gonna mix that white concoction till absolutely everything is mixed. Don't ask what I'm doing here. And after this, we're gonna put our water inside the microwave to heat it up to about 90 degrees.
God, Michael! I'm gonna fucking touch you, Michael. If Michael's watching this shit, I'm gonna fucking touch you.
Now we're gonna import some liquid into this dough.
Get your fucking ass off!
Then we mix till we get a shaggy dough.
Zoinks! Zoinks! Zoinks!
Now you're supposed to have a shaggy dough, and if you don't have that, you'll be a failure for the rest of your life. I'm sorry, you're a failure. Kidding. If it's too dry, add more wet, and if it's too wet, add more dry. Easy as shit. Now what you're gonna want to do is lightly flour a working surface so you can knead the dough by hand, or if you have a stand mixer, stand it. I don't really know. Yeah, now watch that shit fall out. No New Vegas. Next, you're gonna want to knead it for about 8 to 10 minutes. I just do it for 8. Because my hands got very, very tired.
Hey man, I don't think your 14 subscribers gonna like the fact that you cussing.
Cussing and jiving. Well, too bad. I'm sorry for all the little children over here watching me finger dough. But tough, honestly.
Then we're gonna lightly grease our large bowl. It's alright if you use the same one. And then put it inside of there to cook for about 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Oh no! We have a visitor! His name is Timur!
What the Sigma?
And since we're finally done with our white bread, and since you read the YouTube title, you know we're going to make not just white bread, we're gonna make we're gonna make frugally fingered focaccia. So, let's get started.
To start this thing off, we're gonna have to grease every single inch of a 9x12 pan so we can put our bread inside of it. So to make it, we're gonna want to grab a large bowl and you're gonna want to weigh it out about 420 grams of all-purpose flour, 8 grams table salt, 35 grams of olive oil, and 1 tablespoon instant yeast. And to that, we're gonna add 340 grams of water, warm in a large bowl, and mix for about 60 seconds. And now we add our special water. It's just water. We're gonna want to add 340 grams of it warm to the bowl. Then we're gonna want to mix the dough for about 60 seconds until everything is nice and smooth. It should be a little sticky, so just try to work with it. Then we move it on over to the pan. And don't worry if your dough doesn't make it all the way across the pan. When it proofs, it's going to. Don't worry about it. Now you're going to want to put this bad boy to sleep with some evenly greased plastic wrap for about an hour or until doubled in size.
Alright now we're gonna make the topping. Or what I like to call oiling up these fingers. Oh! We're gonna need a couple tablespoons of olive oil. We're gonna need a couple tablespoons of olive oil. Some water. It's a bit though. Let it fucking mix.
Some garlic. And whatever herbs you would like to add. Then we're going to want to add some rosemary and some basil, as you can see now. Then we're going to want to mix it all up. Then once it's doubled in size and the time has gone up, we're going to want to oil up our hand with a bit of oil and poke a bunch of holes inside of it. As many as possible. As you can see, it's like playing the piano. Or poking pimples or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Then we're going to want to put our cruel oil topping all over it. Make sure you get every single crevice of the pan. After that, we're going to want to chop and pick our rosemary. And just spread it on out, right?
Now that all this is done, we're gonna put this inside of a preheated oven at 450 degrees for 24 minutes. That's how I like to do it. It's right in between of 20 and 25, easy.
Now once we're done with that, we're gonna want to take out our white bread dough and we're gonna have to put it the same way that we did with the focaccia. Just lightly flour a surface and pat all the air down. And after that, we're going to want to cut it in half and make sure to try to make it as equal as you can. And then we're going to cut them into loaves, making sure to do it in threes. After formed and all the creases are poked out, we're going to want to put it inside of a greased loaf pan with cornmeal sprinkled on top. Once done with that, we're going to plop it right inside the loaf pan, and unfortunately, we're going to have to let it proof for another 45 minutes. Sorry, but that's just how it's going to happen.
What's the loaf gonna do there?
It's been a bad fucking boy. It's gonna stay there until it's learned its lesson.
Once we take the focaccia out of the oven, we're going to let it rest on a wire rack for about 5 minutes till cool all completely.
Alright, this is gonna be all of our hard work and my bread of the gods focaccia. Holy shit, this bread is amazing. Let's try it. That's beautiful. That's just beautiful. Take a look at that.
Now once our bread is done proofing, we're going to take it out of its wrapping and we're going to sprinkle just a bit of flour on top and spread it over. After that, we're going to want to put it inside the oven at 450 degrees for about 23 minutes or until it reaches 190 internal.
Alright, now we're gonna cut into this. Now it's completely cooled. It's soft, supple, with a crispy egg. Now we cut. Check it out. Oh damn. Check that out. Damn, don't that looks so good you can fuck it. Alright, Ruben, come try this. Alright man, let's go. Now, first, try the white. Alright. You know what they say, white is right. Wow. This is angelic.
Look, man, it's like the right blend with fluffy and like tastefully. There, I don't know how to describe.
You
it.
can tell he
It's
doesn't
really
really
good.
eat food.
Shut up. It's sounding better than the stuff that you buy from the store. I'll tell you that since it's like homemade stuff.
It's really very. Damn. Losing the bread like that. Are you gonna give me head now?
This is literally great bread. I love it.
It's good? Scare him. Yo, get the fuck away from me. Wanna go get spoon? Wanna go spoon against knife? In the fucking corner. Thank you again for tuning in to Kings of the Kings of the Kitchen. Have a great day. Shut up! I didn't even hit you that hard.